Hello, my name is Sabrina. Today is 12/8/12, and I wanted to share some information that we received, some knowings, rememberings that we received today at the mystery school about sacred sexuality. Yes, this information can include pleasure. It can include pleasure and ecstasy. But the undercurrent behind this information really is about expansion. It's about multidimensional tools and processes to connect with the fullness of who you are, and how we can access and use the physical body and the sexual organs to go to a deeper layer, to a deeper level of what we know about our full multidimensional self. So the information today that I remembered that we accessed is about ley lines. Inside the female body we have ley lines. Inside the vaginal walls of the female there are ley lines. The way you open up or access the ley lines is through pressure points, through pressure points, like acupuncture points. My friend called it reflexology, vaginal reflexology, and that's like actually a perfect term, because that's what it is. So when you are working with a partner, you will work inside the female body, and the difference is it's not just touching. Like, the intention behind this isn't like orgasm. The intention behind this is opening ley lines, opening dimensional doorways. And all along the walls of the vagina we have these ley line pressure point activation spots, and the intention is to hold the pressure point. Like, if you know anything about acupuncture, reflexology, pressure points, trigger points, when you find a trigger point, you hold it. You just apply a pressure to it. It doesn't have to be hard pressure, it doesn't have to be intense pressure, but you want to hold, like when you touch something, you just want to hold it, just keep, pretend this is the part, you know what I mean? You just want to hold it. You just want to hold it. What happens when you're holding pressure point and excess point is you're stopping the blood from flowing, and then when you release it, fresh blood can flow in. But you just want to hold it, and I want to say for quite a while. I mean, this isn't 30 seconds or 1 minute of holding. It's literally like holding for 5-10 minutes. I know that sounds like a super long time, but it's really just finding the ley lines, finding the pressure points along the vaginal walls and holding them. And what's going to happen as you're starting to hold these spots, these pressure points, is you're going to release. There's a releasing. It's kind of like a key and a code. Like when you have a key and a lock, you need both parts to unlock the doorway. So you have a key and you have the lock, and they're working together. So the person you're working with, it's a two-way, law of mutual benefit always exists. It's a two-way unlocking. So even though it's done in the female body, and perhaps your partner, it doesn't have a female body, both people will access the same dimensional doorway, because you're working in unison, in synergy, in harmony, to open and release this ley line, this pressure point, this access point. And it's all along the vaginal walls. Now, you don't want to do this with just anyone, to like, hey, help me open up my, dimensional doorways. You want to be in resonance with your partner. And what I mean by resonance, you want to be a match, a vibrational match, an energetic match to your partner. Sometimes, especially with sexuality, and that's part of the reason the old sexuality didn't really allow us to fully embody the full experience, is because we partnered with people that we weren't matches to, because you have this like appetite, and then you're trying to get the appetite satisfied, and so you partner up with people that can satisfy it. But we're not looking for a quick satisfaction here. This is like a whole different container. We're looking for multidimensional doorway openings, and we're looking for them, with resonance partners who resonate with you, you know, a person that you connect with, not just you know, like, hey, come open my doorways for me. That's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for compatible, you know, true matches on, you know, every level. And I'm not saying it has to be a twin flame. I don't really believe in the twin flame theory. I think, you know, that's a whole nother topic. But it's just with someone that you at this now moment are in a resonance with. You're a match to in this now moment. And you open up, you know, this vaginal reflexology, this vaginal walls have these pressure points, have these ley lines, and you know, again, you're applying pressure. You know, apply a pressure. Don't hurt the person, but apply a pressure and just hold it. And you'll be able to feel, like, you'll know it's complete because you'll feel a softening. You'll feel a softening. You'll feel like a, not loosen, but you'll feel a softening is the best word I can think of. And your partner might be able to give you feedback too, like, oh, that feels complete. Like, okay, that feels complete. You know, that feels complete. Breathing is important, especially for the person receiving. You know, just relaxing. If you're nervous and you're uptight, your muscles are going to contract. You're going to contract, and you're not going to be able to receive. So for the person receiving, getting comfortable, relaxing, trusting. You know, for a female, it really is about relax and trust. And we don't even want to start these kind of projects. And I guess I probably made a mistake by not, you know, qualifying this with, you have to be in the state before you start practicing these tools. You know, it's like, you know, if you live in Minnesota, which I do, you don't drive your car when it's been, you know, 20 below. You let your car warm up. You let the engine warm up. You let your car literally get lubricated. You know, you get it in the place where it can handle being driven after sitting, you know, for 12 hours in 20-degree below weather. So same too, before you interact with your partner, you know, you want to get to this connection place, this trust place, this relaxing place before you open up these containers. So sorry I didn't start off with that. So again, it's vaginal reflexology, pressure points, ley line points inside the vaginal walls, holding, you know, just a slow holding, you know, holding that spot until it feels complete. And you'll know, or ask your, you know, because your multidimensional self is working with you, right? This is multidimensional tools, and what it's going to start to do is open up doorways, open up access points, so we can collaborate with each other. We can have the energy of the partnership, and we can open up the multidimensional doorway so we can start to access more of our cosmic multidimensional self. So this is one tool for dimensional doorway opening, vaginal reflexology. Thanks for listening.